Hi beautiful, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be my VIB Rouge haul try-on video. So I posted a video already where I showed you guys everything I got from the VIB Rouge sale that Sephora is having at the moment, and in this video I'm going to be trying on all of the makeup products that I got from the sale. I also got some skincare that I'll be talking to you guys a little bit about, but I just started using it, so there's not much feedback on the skincare yet. However, I could not wait to play with these products and put them all over my face. So that is what this video is about, and I'm really hoping that you guys like it. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up before you leave. If you're new to my channel, my name is Patty, and I would love it if you join me and subscribe to my channel before you leave. And with all of that said, let's just go ahead and get started. A lot of you guys said that you wanted to see me applying my products that I just hauled in a previous video from the Sephora sale. So everything that I just bought, I'll be trying on in this video. Now the issue with it is that there was a lot of skincare, so I guess I'll give you my feedback on the skincare while I do my makeup. But I haven't been using it for long. I've been using the whole routine for only like 3 or 4 days, and then I did buy the Patrick Ta brow wax, and I do have it on my eyebrows, but I went ahead and filled in my eyebrows already because they needed to be plucked badly, and I like to do them and then just kind of like take the hairs around it that don't need to be there so that I don't over pluck. So the eyebrows are filled, and I did use the Patrick Ta brow wax. This is my new one that I just bought, and I love this product. I have now gone through 2 of them. As you can see, this one is fully empty. This is my second one, which is now in my empties bag. This is how they look when they're new, just fully clear. I love the clear one because when I put it on, I feel like it goes on my skin, and I feel like it would probably look muddy if I got the brown one. I might be wrong, I've never used the brown one, but the clear works for my super dark hairs, so why not keep using it? My second product, and this one is a first impressions, is this Mario Eyelid Prep Kit. So this is the Master Eye Prep and Set in Light. I have a brush right here, and I'm going to go into the lightest color first, and I'm going to apply it to my eyelid. I'm going to try the second color as well because why not? I think I'm just going to combine both of them because I don't want it to be the color of my skin. I do like it to be a little brighter, but it might have been a little too bright at first. Okay, so this is what we're looking like. I love to do eyeshadow on top of a bright base. I'm going to get this big fluffy brush. This is the JH30 from Morphe, and I'm going to go into the powder and just set the primer with that powder. So I'm patting it all over the eyelid to fully set that primer we put down. So far so good. That definitely left a very even covered base for our eyeshadow. I got 2 palettes during the sale. Well, technically 3, but the third one is not here. I was saying technically 3 because I did also get that Trio Chrome palette from Natasha Denona, but that one is not here yet, even though it is getting here today. So of course I'm going to use my new Natasha Denona Gold palette because you guys have already seen me use this one. And honestly, this is the one that I was the most excited about. Just look at it, you guys. It is so freaking pretty. Okay, so let's get a little closer. I will at some point do a 5 looks 1 palette with this one. I'm not in a rush to do it because it's not a new palette. I'm definitely going to work on the Naughty Nudes first. But I want to chat with you while I do my makeup, so I'm not going to do up close in this video either. I'm going to use this color up here. I think it's called Aria. And I'm going to start by blending that color on the crease of my eye. Okay, so as far as my skincare routine, if you haven't watched my haul video, I'm going to link it up there. But I bought quite a few things for my nighttime routine. I bought my makeup melter from Pharmacy. I bought the Kale Spinach Cleanser. I bought the Primera Essence, Naturally Serious Night Cream, a bunch of things that I was excited about. And I have, of course, since I did that haul like 2 nights, 3 nights ago, I've been using all of it, and I have been absolutely loving everything. That Naturally Serious moisturizer is really nice. I won't say it's like my favorite nighttime I've ever tried because I love Magic Night Cream by Charlotte Tilbury because it's just so thick and rich, but the Naturally Serious one is really nice, especially for the price, because I don't recall it being overly expensive. Then the plot twist is my husband's been using my kale spinach cleanser for his face and he has been loving it. Obviously, all skincare is unisex. His skin is a little different than mine, so he doesn't use all of my products, but he has been using that kale spinach cleanser and he's been really enjoying it. So if anybody else shares their cleansers with their husbands or loved ones, then that is a guy approved one. I think it's because it's a foaming cleanser and he feels like it's really doing something, rather than some of my other ones are a little bit too moisturizing, so he doesn't like them as much. I'm still using that same color Aria. I was just kind of blending it out very evenly over both eyelids. I'm going to switch to the color Log right here and my #1 brush from Refer. She wants to be here with me, but she also needs to know everything that's happening all around the house. So it's a weird balance when I'm filming. Anyway, so we are applying the color Log. I started on the outer corner here and I'm blending it into that crease color. And just with little back and forth motions, I just blend it into that crease color. And these Natasha Denona eyeshadows diffuse so nicely. Let me do the same thing on this side. Just a little bit of Log right here on the outer corner and then start blending it upwards. Just back and forth with the Refer brush, just back and forth, back and forth. And I start elevating the color a little bit at a time so that it blends real nicely into the crease color I placed. Okay, so this is what things are looking like so far. With my Refer #2 brush, I'm going to grab a little bit of the color Alchemist down here. And I'm going to place that one right in the center of my eyelid and blend it back into the smoky shade on the outer corner. So I'm first placing it right here in the center and then patting it back to meet with the dark shade on the outer corner so that they blend nicely into each other. If you need to go back with the brush that you placed the outer corner color with and just drag that color inwards a little bit to blend with that gold shade. So from the outside in, and that helps mix it really nicely. With my same #2 brush, I'm going to grab this color up here called Kava. And that's going to be the color on the rest of my eyelid. So from the inner corner of the eyelid, blend it to the center color you just placed, and I'm patting and dragging my brush to spread it. Same thing on this eye, of course. And I'm going back quite a few times because I want to make it real nice and opaque. And just pat and drag that color. And now with my brush, I'm just kind of defining my crease a little bit. So I'm back and forth doing like a little fan on this part here to define where the shimmer is versus the matte. I wasn't going to use any of the teal shades, but now I want to. I'm going to grab this sparkly teal right here, just with my finger, and I'm going to pat it right here on this outer corner where the gold and the brown meet. Oh yeah, I love the way that looks. That was a good decision. Okay, I'm done with the top of the eyes. Okay, so for primer, I'm going to use my Tatcha, the Liquid Silk Canvas primer. Center of the face and spread it outwards. I love this primer. It covers every pore. I've been obsessed with it since I got it. It works for any foundation I've tried it with. And it makes your skin look so smooth. And I'm going to use my Huda Beauty Stick Foundation. Sometimes with makeup, I feel like it's like when you were little and you get a new toy and then you only want to play with your new toy. That's how I feel about this foundation. It's my new toy. I love the coverage. I love the color. It's easy to spread. I'm going to use my IT Cosmetics Love is the Foundation brush to diffuse it. And just spread it all over my face. By the way, if anyone who is watching bought this foundation because I recommended it, let me know if you love it as much as I do in the comment section below, because I'm obsessed. It's so nice. Okay, my foundation is fully blended. I'm going to do some concealer. I have the Pat McGrath concealer right here, and I'm just going to do a tiny bit of it because she packs a punch, okay? So just a tiny bit, and I'm just going to blend it with my beauty blender, just patting it in place don't ever go like that and like drag your products. Just pat, pat, pat it. And this was the perfect amount of this concealer because it brightened up everything and it doesn't look like too much. For setting spray, I'm going to use spray. What am I doing? For setting powder, I'm going to do my Pat McGrath Under Eye Powder. I love this powder so much. And I'm just patting it all under my eye area. I want to set a little more, so I'm grabbing my big fluffy number 25 brush from Rephr with some of this Charlotte Tilbury powder. And I'm just going to dust it everywhere else, kind of in the center of the face where I don't want to look super shiny. And I'm just going to take it all over my forehead. This is the only place where I get shiny. More so if I'm wearing a mask. Nose and my cheeks. This number 25 brush from Rephr is part of their holiday set, which until the 8th of this month is going to be $100 off. I have all of the details below, so if you haven't gotten yours yet, definitely check it out. And next, let's get into another product I just hauled, and that is this right here, the Tan Palette from Natasha Denona. I'm using another brush from that holiday set. This is the number 24 from Rephr for this matte bronzer right here. And very lightly, I'm going to start to put it on. I'm scared that it will be too dark. Okay, now this is actually really nice. So I'm just kind of patting and dragging my bronzer on. Let me show you on this side. Just from right here and then down towards your mouth. And then I'm just going up around my brow. Alright, now I'm going around my forehead with it. And lastly, my jawline. And let me diffuse a little bit with this brush. When you tap, it sometimes creates a little bit of harsher lines. So then I'm just going back and swirling it all around. And then back with my big fluffy brush. This makes everything look like you airbrushed it because it blends it all real nicely. So back with this big fluffy brush, I'm just buffing everything. Next, I want to use the cream highlighter, and I think I'm going to just use my finger for it. And I'm going to tap it right here on the top of my cheekbone. That adds a really pretty golden natural glow. I like it. I like these cream highlighters because you can even go right here on the apples of your cheeks a little bit and it doesn't make it look crazy or super over the top. I also want to use this powder one though, so I'm going to get this brush here. This is the number 98 from Sephora. And I'm going to do this one on the tops of my cheekbone. And I'm just patting and swiping it downwards a little bit. Let me do it on this side. You guys can see this side better. Oh yeah, look at that. And I'm going a little bit above the brow as well with it. Woo! That looks so beautiful. And then I'm just going to leave it back here. I'm not going to bring it forward because I already have the cream on the front side and it looks so good layered like that. For blush, I grabbed my Bronze Quad right here. And I want to use this Blush and Glow cream right here. And I'm going to also do it with my fingers right here on the apples of my cheeks first and blend it back. This is like the anti-blush. If you don't like blush, you'll like this one right here. Because look at the difference it makes. It gives you a little bit of color and glow on the apples of your cheeks versus nothing on here. But it doesn't look like you're wearing blush. So here's the before and after. I really like this quad from Natasha Denona as well. This is what I'm looking like so far. Let's go back to the eyes and finish the eyes up. Back to the color Aria, this time with my Rephr number 14. And I'm going to just back and forth blend it underneath my eye. Same thing over here. And then with the teeny tiny number 23 brush from Rephr, I'm going to grab this matte teal right here. And I want to put it really close to my lashes in my lower lash line here. Back with my number 14, I'm going to mix a little bit of Glog in it. Like I barely touched it, and I'm putting it really close to that teal as well to darken up the outer corner a little bit. This is how little I'm touching, like that's too much. No! No, 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 no. Why? Why am I having this luck? Oh my god. I'm not even gonna stress about it. It's fine. I put it back in there. I'm going to just press it in later, and hopefully it won't fall anymore. I'm just going to be very careful with my palette. I don't want to return it because it's such a waste, you know, and it's such a beautiful palette. I'm just gonna press it in and hope for the best. Okay, I'm just pressing it in with my finger. Okay, back to new. I'm going to go ahead and line my waterline with this brown liner. This one is from Pure Cosmetics. Okay, and I'm running my teeny tiny number 24 brush through my lash line there to bring down and blend some of that liner out. I can't look at you, but I'm doing it. I feel it. And then back with the number 14, just blend everything. For my lips, I'm going to use the Structure Lip Liner by Charlotte Tilbury, which I'm obsessed with. And just fill it in a little bit. In the center, I'm going to try a new lipstick. You guys know that I love Nude Venus from Pat McGrath, which is this beautiful nude lip balmy type color. I recently picked another shade up from Octoly. This one is called Boudoir Rose. And it's like a more pinky shade. I don't know that it goes with like what I'm wearing, but I'll try it. Especially because this is kind of sheer and I have a brown eyeliner. I feel like it might work, but we'll see. Okay, I like it. It feels delicious. Just like my other Pat McGrath Divinyl lipstick, but it's just not the color for today's look. I'm super excited that I have it though because I love this formula so much. I'm going to do my Nude Venus one instead. Okay, only one more step, and that is going to be my Pat McGrath Dark Star Mascara. I'm going to layer it up. I'm going to do that off camera, and I'll be right back to show you guys the final look. I'm back with mascara on, and I totally forgot an inner corner highlighter, so I'm going to use the color Sparks right here. And I'm going to add it to my inner corner with this teeny tiny brush. Actually, I'm going to switch to my reference number 2. There we go, much better. The other thing I bought during the sale was this Dior highlighter quad, and obviously I had other highlighters to try today, so I didn't use it. And if you saw that video, you saw that this one also came broken, but now I kind of want to see if I press it in whether or not it will stay just like that eyeshadow did, and that way I don't have to exchange or return it, because again, I feel like that is just such a waste. So I'm trying. There we go. It's not falling, so I'm going to just keep it this way. I'm not going to return or exchange it. I have to still let you guys know how I feel about these because I haven't tried them yet. But problem fixed. And I believe that is it for this video. I had so much fun playing with my new products and trying them and doing this look for you guys. I'm obsessed with the eye look. Let me know down below if you guys liked it. I will at some point do a 5 looks 1 palette with the gold palette from Natasha Denona. I'm not in a rush though because it's not a new palette and I have a lot of videos planned. I'm about to start filming another one after this one. So this right here is the final look, trying all of my new goodies that I just got from the Sephora VIB Rouge sale. The sale is still going on till the 9th, I believe. If you guys haven't shopped the sale yet and you want to know what is amazing at Sephora, I'm going to link my recommendations video up there. There's a lot in that video, so make sure that you check it out. And that is it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you all so much. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. And I hope to see you back in the next one. Bye!